I want to watch all the Disney Channel stuff. That's what I'm going in for. Bit of Recess, bit of Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
Zack and Cody in that.
Yeah.
You'd be good. You're like the third bloody twin. You're like a triplet of Zack and Cody.
The long lost triplet. My God, this is so weird, but I like it.
It's very unusual, isn't it?
I keep thinking it's going to happen like again and again, you know? I think it's just a new thing.
Do you think? Well, it's weird because for me, I was saying to someone else yesterday, it's a bit like when Donald Trump got into power in America, I was kind of watching it detached from the real world, sort of like, that's obviously not real because it's stupid. But now, it's sort of, I'm looking at it like, this isn't real. It's just a film.
I keep forgetting about it. I keep being like, oh my God.
I know. Well,
I've been in World War II, which is...
You was a soldier for a bit. Was you a soldier in something?
I was. I know what it's like.
In an acting sense, not in any sort of...
In an acting context.
Like everything else in our life.
Yeah, it's not real. Maybe that's why we don't believe it, because we don't think anything's real.
I think I'm happy to go with that.
I don't know why, but I can really see the positives. Like loads of positives. Like we've all not...
What are the Duncan's positives for Apocalypse then?
Well, everyone's been forced to stop and chill out. Mm-hmm. For starters, you know, we all run around like blue ass flies all the time, and now it's like, well, just chill, stay at home. So, you know, do what you got to do. And then did you see Joe Wicks's PE lesson yesterday and this morning? So he's doing PE for the nation, and he had like 800,000 viewers of like over 1 million people.
That's brilliant.
Like, it's amazing. And people are putting together their own timetables, and it's like, right, we start at 8 in the morning, we'll do crafts, then we'll do cooking, then we'll do English, then we'll do PE, and then like we'll work through the day. And I don't think life will be the same after this. I really don't.
I don't, and I hope it's not the same for the better. And I also hope that it's like those things, like the Joe Wicks thing and like the online classes people are doing, has come from a place of kindness that has come from a disaster. But I think that it just sort of is a bit of a wake-up call in general, where it's like, well, there's no reason to not do that anyway, because you know, when everything's up and running as normal, why wouldn't you?
Why doesn't that happen?
Yeah, and I think I totally get the money making aspect, but I also get that Joe Wicks now has rocketed in terms of how many followers he's got, how many people know his name. His brand has grown massively from that act of kindness. So I hope that that keeps going, and that people can sort of find that balance of giving for free, but also then still, I understand how it's, at the end of the day, he is a business, he's got to make money.
Yeah. Now, I think we agree on that. It's about like, things have got to be mutually beneficial. Like, he's getting benefit from it, and everyone else is getting benefit from it, and I don't see anything wrong with that. Like, everyone can win in these sorts of situations. Someone said out the other day, like, it just shows, I think it was Bill Gates, it just shows that we're all the same, we're all humans, we all feel the same. It doesn't matter what religion you are, colour of your skin, financial situation, like, this virus ain't gonna discriminate, and it's put us all in like the same boat.
I saw that you shared, was it a TED talk with Bill Gates about...
from 5 years ago.
Mad.
It's crazy. So he saw it coming. He was saying that like when he was a kid, he had to fear the nuclear war and that sort of thing, and getting blown up by a nuke. And then he said, but actually in years to come, it's going to be a biological war basically, and it's now arrived. And he basically described everything that would happen and how we're not ready for it and what we need to do, and they didn't do that, and now we're here.
It just makes shit. Like, I hope that if anything comes out of it, we listen to the people like that who you know, you know that someone like Bill Gates has the head screwed on into, like, he's like a super nerd, isn't he? Like, if anything.
He thinks differently to everybody else.
Yeah, and well, the only other, going back to what we were saying about live streaming and stuff, the only thing that I think is really different from that is that they're in the same situation as us, but also see, I've seen a video from Ellen, you know, Ellen DeGeneres.
Yeah.
Her house is massive. Like, the garden's the same size as Heaton Park. You've got like, she's got a gym that's bigger than my local gym. And it's like,
oh my God.
it's like there's a bit of me that's like, all right then. And you're FaceTiming with Monica from Friends while she plays the piano in your massive house. It's a little bit different, but I get
That's a bit different. Okay, that I'll give you that.
But what's it been like then? What's it been like for you? So you're quite positive for now then. How long have you actually been in isolation then?
For us, it started kind of last Monday. I came in from work and it was like, okay, this is getting real now, but I was still planning to go away to Scotland for the weekend just gone. My parents meant to go on holiday on the Tuesday, and I came home and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go to the gym. That's what I normally do on Monday afternoon. I put my stuff on, and I put it off and I put it off and I put it off, and then my parents went to the gym, and I put the news on, and then Boris came on for his first announcement and started reeling off like all this stuff that they're doing and how serious it is, and I was like, okay, then I'm not going to the gym. And then my parents opened the door and they went, did you hear that? And I was like, yeah, I did. And then they came back as well. And then that was when it kind of got real for us. And we sort of started to recluse at that point and just sort of tail back on things. And so I've not done anything normal since last Sunday, I would say, which is mad.
Well, I was everything in my whole life was cancelled, but then the gym was still open. The gym's only around the corner from my house, so
I couldn't get my head around that.
Yeah, I mean, especially the gym I go to, you have to put all your digits in. Then you go to
same.
airlock thing where people will off and just be, and then you walk through. And then you just, a gym, and a gym's where you know, like, I can be really conscious about anything in terms of hygiene and the way that even the way I'm breathing. But in a gym, after I've ran for 20 minutes, I'm like, I don't care, just give me whatever.
Of course. And it's a disease spread by bodily fluids and all that kind of thing. So sweat, spit, it's going to be in a gym. I couldn't get my head around that.
I went to the gym, right? So it was when it was all sort of, I don't think there was any proper, so I was kind of woke up to it all a bit before because of the project I'm involved with where we've got participants in Italy and France. And so all that got cancelled and we were like, hang on a minute, it's going to be bigger this than we're kind of talking about already. So all that I had in the back of my head, but then I think there'd been a few announcements here in England. And then I went over to the gym, started logged in and everything, did my little running, did all my workouts on the machines, but wasn't touching my face or anything. I was on the running machine, and a couple of running machines down, there was a guy who was just like coughing, like as he was running, like so I just like legged it. Nope, I went straight out because I was like, I cannot deal with that.
And you only just started going to the gym as well. This has ended your new gym streak.
Tell me about it. I've been going since it was like just after Christmas, was it? I can't remember. Yeah, and now I've continued to crack on at the gym, and now the world has ended, so I can't bloody go anymore. No,
Good excuse.
Yeah, I keep saying that in jest that it's the end of the world and that it's the apocalypse, but also, I mean, like, it's not that deep. But I think
yeah, I keep saying that as well.
What are you doing to keep active then now? What's your plans to keep active? Have you done anything today?
Mate, we've got a home gym. Gym. We don't. It's nothing like Ellen's. We've took the barbecue out the garage and got out like a workman's stool, put a towel on it, got a couple of dumbbells, few resistance bands. Sorted, mate.
Sorted.
Have
you been for a run?
Loads, more than ever before.
Really?
Like I'm just running low because obviously, so I was going to do the London Marathon, which then got cancelled a couple of weeks ago. Which I wasn't surprised by. I definitely thought it would get cancelled, and between you and I and everybody else, I wasn't ready for it at all. So I was kind of glad. But then I've carried on, running loads after it, just because it helps me to kind of, I don't know, process things and escape from things, and gives me something to do, something to focus on.
That's good. I think that it's a really good opportunity for to get active. And I was saying yesterday, I was saying to Chloe that it's an opportunity for us to get into a schedule.
Definitely.
What we're doing for once. I mean, the calendars that we both have, I mean, things just pop up, don't they? And it's kind of difficult, but I think that definitely for me, I'm going to use it as an opportunity to build some sort of sleeping pattern.
Yeah, definitely. Like getting up at the same time every day. Like I'm still getting up like really early every day because that's just like what I do and what I want to do. It helps me to kind of keep a cycle and, like I say, take the positives out of it. you've got so much time now. Like, don't spend it all sleeping.
What have you been up to? You've got your work, which is a barista. Is that your correct title?
A barista maestro, Joshua.
Oh.
Don't forget maestro.
Well, with that, you've obviously you've stopped that now.
Yeah, yesterday.
What about all of your, you do all your creative stuff as well?
Yeah.
What's happening with anything? Have you got any creative plans in isolation, and what has been cancelled or postponed?
So that started to get cancelled like long before anything else sort of did, because I do a lot of work in schools. So that was obviously the first easy thing to say. Oh, we won't have any like visitors and stuff. So that all tailed off pretty quickly, which feels like a distant memory now. So they got rid of that. And now I just want to use the time that I've been given to kind of like think creatively differently and kind of like see what ideas come to me. And there's loads of stuff that I've wanted to do like with my business for a while, and it's like I was kind of thinking about what to do with business. Like, do I stop it? Do I carry it on? I don't know. And whereas now it's like, well, it doesn't really matter. I've got maybe a month, 2 months, 3 months, who knows how long to mess around and see what works. So I want to look at doing something creative with that now that everyone's at home, all the kids are at home. What can I do that like Joe Wicks is doing on my relative scale, and like do something creatively like this. So
yeah, just
sort of thinking about that at the moment, and yeah, trying things. And I'd tell you what, I've downloaded TikTok.
I think that a lot of people have downloaded TikTok because
they have. It's
so
exploded.
have you become a TikToker? Have you started doing TikTok videos yourself, or are you just a viewer at the minute?
I'm not a TikToker yet. I'm a TikTok consumer.
You're a TikTok.
Just sort of assessing the lay of the land.
So you're sussing out the market first, and then you're going
to
Yeah, you posted that meme that was, what did it say?
Your grandparents were sent to war to protect us. No, you've got to sit on your backside to protect them, or something like that.
Yeah, I thought it was so spot on. And it is.
It is.
When you put it into that perspective, you're like, oh, okay.
It is. And then, people today are still out, and it's like, why are you out and about? You don't have to be.
No, exactly. I think I'm going to go for a run later on, and I'm going to, like you say, I want to do more of that, and I think that it is a really good way to clear your mind. I think exercise really boosts your positivity in whatever form you can do it. I'm going to try and give a run a go, and just be outside a bit. Just to be with a breeze.
You've got to.
Yeah. But I'm in my garden if I'm going to be sat there for a bit. So I think that, I mean, with all that in mind and with all that said, it's just been lovely actually speaking to you.
I miss you, Josh. I miss everyone.